Jeg stolt beide. Velkommen til Kongedømme Øyene. I hope that was somewhat correct. That was Norwegian, or at least that was how I butcher Norwegian if you give me the chance to do it. Now, something's changed here. Not just on the map, but also with the announcement that I want to make. There are two announcements that I will do. The first one being the primary one, the second one being a bit of a lesser concern. The first one is about you clicking on my channel icon, going to the community tab, and then you will have the option to participate in a poll on the religious future of our dynasty in this playthrough. So we are currently an Azatru pagan, so we believe in the northern gods of Odin, you know, Thor, the Allfather, whatever, Freya, and Tyr, and so on and so forth. You can choose between us staying that, us becoming Christian, or us becoming Muslim. If you choose Muslim or Christian, we will hold a second poll, and that poll will determine which denomination of those faiths we will choose. If you choose the pagan one, then we will just say an unreformed pagan. That is up to you. I hope that you will go and check that out. It's, I think, like last time I looked, it was a head-to-head race between Christianity and my phone. Christianity and paganism. But I do believe that at some point we will most certainly see a Muslim campaign, be it maybe at the Ottomans or maybe as, like, you know, a Reconquista. We'll take a look at that. So don't worry, even if Muslim or if Islam doesn't win here, we're gonna take a look at that. I love playing Islam, and when we do multiplayer games, I most of the time play Islam. It's just so fun to, like, blob as them. Anyway, the second thing that I want to announce is that when this video goes live at 6 PM Central European Time on Sunday, 2.5 hours later, there will be a live stream where we will do a public multiplayer game. So if you are ready to participate in that time and have about 3 hours and are okay with the game, you know, suddenly desyncing and us having to rehost because there is no hotjoin version or hotjoin option in this 2012 game, then feel free to come by. If you don't want to participate, come by and chat with us. It's going to be fine. Now, the third thing that is actually in-game, so more relevant, which is why I put it to the back, is about our name. Somebody pointed out, hey, you know, and by the way, I want to say thank you to all of the comments. You have so many ideas. I'm very, very thankful, because that definitely keeps this playthrough going. It kind of just, you know, like gives us more and more ideas to what to do. Somebody even said, hey, conquer Venice and give it to one of your sons, and then you have like a Norse trade kingdom. I kind of like that idea, actually. I'm not sure if we're going to do Venice. We might just do like this island or something, or maybe Malta, you know, stuff like that. But we're going to figure it out. That's not too relevant. Our name is now Øyene. That is hopefully how we pronounce that. I hope that is not too incorrect. But I renamed it into something Norwegian, and I do know that Norwegian, for example, is not as close to the original Norse as Icelandic is, but I mean, it's fucking tough to find somebody that speaks, you know, an Icelandic accent, or any Icelandic version of Icelandic anyway. So instead of just doing some wrong grammar in Icelandic, I settled on Norwegian. We kind of just reformed the language down here a bit. We're still using the old word konungre, which I believe is something else in Norwegian, but don't worry about it. Our adjective I changed to sardinske. I don't know if it's sardinske or sardinske. I'm not sure about that, but don't worry about it. It is essentially, I thought about it, right? Our main hub is on the island of Sardinia. And the people that we raid wouldn't say, oh, it's like the Norsemen. They would say it's the Sardinians. And I think that is essentially what we would come to have as an identity as well. Although, of course, we're not just limited to Sardinia. I am at the end of my explanation, I think. There was somebody asking, and I can't address all the comments in the video. I'm mostly answering comments. Whenever you leave one, I will read it 100%. But I can't change this. Pardon me. We just actually like got a fucking... We got bad luck. That's pretty much what we got when we formed this kingdom. Because pagan symbols are formed and created randomly. So unless we like have a proper one, we won't get anything. And neither this mod nor Patrum Scooter has anything for this one. So we can't really do anything with that. Just gotta live with it. If we do convert to Muslim, to Islam or Christianity, it will change, of course. But enough of the introduction. 4 minutes. Jesus Christ, man. Amazing gameplay. Look, what we're going to do in this episode is going to be a bit tamer, I think. We're going to go out and raid a bit. If we do get the... Really? The Mazdaki are going in against the Caliph? Are you joking? You and which army? Here's 5.6k people. This dude has 6. Wait, what? You're attacking Khalifa al-Mustaki. Oh, no, that's this dude. He is 1.17k. I do think, though, that the people that will join this war will save him, but holy moly. A heresy of Zoroastrianism is declaring war. That is crazy. Don't forget, by the way, I know I mentioned it already, but do not forget to vote in the poll. Right now, there is clearly, definitely going on some struggles between Christianity and the Northern faith. And I think you will regret it if you don't join in voting and decide what is going on. So we're going to go a bit raiding because we kind of used our conquest war, as you can see here, until... Wait a minute, that's March. That's like right around the corner. I'm going to declare war. Are you joking? I think we're going to take Malta. Why wouldn't I, right? Damn. You know, we almost did something stupid there. Not that stupid, mind you, but kinda. We're also going to die soon. I mean, look at us. And I'm going to pull us out of this army to see our face. Look at this man. Gnungr Brandr. Think about everything he did. He came from Englandi, conquered it after his father died in the war for Englandi. And let's not talk about the shame that Konungr Gjartan has brought over, or rather upon, baptized by the Pope. Get him out of here. Ah, that has brought upon our house. But do not get irritated by that, let me tell you. There are greater stories to tell, and if it's not the Isles that are going to have them written upon themselves, then it's going to be the entire Mediterranean. Our stories will be heard. Lots of peasants, right? Just basic stuff. And now he's getting old. He has scars, you know, all over his face. Still an amazing fighter. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Do you see that? Bit fat, but an amazing fighter. How many people did he kill total? 50 people died just to his weaponry, okay? Only to his weaponry. Isn't that incredible? Wow. What a man. I'm serious. What an absolute god. We still do have some prisoners. Who are you? Why would anybody be unhappy if I kill you? I don't understand. If I execute you. What? What about this dude? Oh, he is my vassal. I execute him, I guess. How far are we away from having executed enough people? Ah, still 12. That's a lot. Damn. Alright, anyway, let's declare war, and I think we should go to war for Malta. That is super cool. If we get Malta, we have, you know, we're slowly creeping our way into the east and not on the mainland. I was thinking about going for Sicily, but Sicily is a big project because you're committed to essentially having a direct connection to the mainland, and I don't think that the Vikings could actually maintain that. I think that would be a very tough project. What they probably could maintain is, like, you know, a province like this, where everybody's just like, it's just like a coastal town that they use to stop by. But Sicily, you know, that's like a bad strategic decision pretty much. Right, I don't even know, by the way. I think we're going to see another kingdom that Prince Frodi will have. Frodi? I don't know how you pronounce that. But I don't know, I feel like Prince Gutfried will be able to essentially defend everything and reunite it. And I do think that he will do that. You have to keep it together in the Mediterranean. It's a rough time out here. Wait a minute, now it's June? Oh, that's okay. We can wait until June. Could have raided in this time, you know, but I was looking at our... Ooh, I didn't even notice. 616 1k troops, huh? I found a great philosopher who is a great help with my studies to enhance culture in the county. With your permission? Sure. Let's get him going, boys. We got the best. Ooh, my path to eternal fame is clear by cleansing my realm of all the impure heretical influences that plague it and consecrate it to the glory of Odin. Oh my goodness. I can spend shit of... All the priests Azatru must fall in line with my quest. Absolutely. Alright, interesting angle. You know, I don't usually take this radical angle with a religion like Azatru. But I think this is fine, all things considered. Oh, baby. You don't even know what you're in for. Did I take a loan ever, by the way? I have a feeling like I looked at loans last episode, but it doesn't look like I actually picked up any, which is very good. Not having a loan, huge. That is huge. Now what we're going to do is the classic strategy of beating them up on their island first, and then we're going to come home and just repeatedly beat them up on our islands. It's a very classic. You know, it's a cult classic at this point. Just we keep doing it, and we keep getting away with it. Now, if we get Malta, that's the spot, man. We can see everything here. No! No longer Berserker. We're too old. I'm an old man. Very disappointing. Maybe we want to go with Tenestry, you know? Oh, I don't like that they will favor claimants, because I really just don't want England back. I'm past England, okay? Barret, why are you still here, mate? Don't even have a wife. I'm not gonna marry him to the genius wife. Usually that's a no-brainer, but I want to roleplay a bit. Oh no, stop this. Yikes. You know what? You can have Kraka. There you go. Now that's a woman. We lost a lot of people here with the sea journey, as you do. But I mean, what can you do at the end of the day? Get him out of here! I swear! God damn it. Oh, I hate this. Alright, give me just one moment. I just want to check something. So we hold all of the islands here. If I... Who are you? Why are you independent? Really? Galgoidel? And you're just a random northern dude down here? Interesting, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, I would love to keep it in the family, and you know what I'm gonna do? Where's Brandre? And not Brandre, the other dude. Show me that fool. No, this one, Barret. Wouldn't you love to be somebody actually in power, huh? Wouldn't that make you proud? I will hereby give you the Konungriki of Mön. Are we still in this war? What? Doesn't even make any sense. I don't get it. Oh, this stayed with me. No, it didn't. Wait a minute. Why are we still in that war? I have no idea. Wait a minute. I gave all of that out. No, I didn't. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna cheat here a bit. I'm sorry. I hate this stuff. What's your ID? When I mean cheat, when I say cheat, what I mean is I'm gonna get rid of this. I hate this stuff. Give title C Mill, I think. Is that the name? I hope that's the actual name. Not I have to debug mode. 106902666. Ah, it's not the actual name. Fuck. I hate when this stuff happens. I'm serious. What is this called? Muile. What a shit name. Who gave that? There you go. Muile. Congratulations, mate. Is that it? I think so. Let's turn debug mode off. Yeah, the war just ended inconclusively. I fucked him over a bit there, but you know what? I don't care. I am so tired of your whole inheritance bullshit there. Ooh. The Toscano population in Sinarca resent me as a ruler, and I feel that I'm a foreigner. Yet I depend on those self-same people to collect my taxes and man my army. It simply will not do. I think it is time to bring some boys from back home over to help out here. Sounds like a job for real, man. There you go. Easy money. Spreading our culture. That's what we do. It does kind of, you know, when we come to the poll, and what my opinion on is, I didn't vote on it. I don't think I can vote as the YouTuber that like made the poll, but I feel split on it. I can see very interesting games with all three of them. With, you know, Islam, Christianity, or the Northern faith. I have like kind of campaign goals that I want to finish the campaign with for all three of those faiths. So please vote. All of them are very interesting. Chancellor Godi, that's okay. You will spend time in the town, because we mostly have town vassals. I will deliver you to the dungeon, my friend, and immediately kill you, because that gives me things. And now we go home. Man, that's a lot of screaming. Strange screaming too. Alright, there you go. Let's siege down their trade post. That should give us a lot of money. The Great Holy War fails. I mean, you know... Are you surprised? Because I don't think I am. I don't think anybody should be, really. Alright, let's keep sieging down that stuff. That's what we do. That's what we get at. Now, do keep in mind that the Lombards are in their own war here. So we are in a pretty good position to just keep going. Sure, actually, you know what? You shall become good at war. That's what we do here. We need a steward. Faster will make an important and very excellent steward, I feel. And I guess we'll just hang out. I am losing, like I'm fucking throwing away money here. I have to dissolve these, but like dissolving those could actually put me into a bit of a crisis. I don't know. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the, yeah, look at this stuff, man. If you're negative, so like if you're in debt, your armies, I don't even know where I can find it, but your armies get negatives. in terms of morale and so on and so forth. So this is certainly not optimal. What about... Oh, is it the retinue doing this? Matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change the question we ask. You mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about you carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have any ideas? If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. Let's summon the council. I think Brandre would try to kind of like grasp the blessing of the gods and become immortal. I think that is totally like him. And if it means eternally playing him, never getting in a prepared invasion, you know what? I'm fine with it. Because he's a cool character. I really like him. Have Ingjald organize a search party. Your council convenes and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down and the suspense is almost tangible as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally, you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod, slowly. What do you think? Alright, they all have ideas, but it's only one that is actually good. Alright, let's do it. Let's take a look at his ideas, and we're still losing a lot of money here. Sure. Can't remember ever betrothing you, but that's okay. You realize to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. Sure. That's alright. Alright, you guys are married. Your ability to take down gives me prestige. Thank you very much. We're still losing so much money despite getting rid of the retinue costs. I may have to actually get a loan, but for the moment the Lombards aren't even fighting back, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to at least use these troops, right? That's what you gotta do sometimes. The Sword of Odin. Everywhere I turn, I see a new abominable product of heresy. Licentious poems, grotesque paintings, works of fictions trivializing the tales of our holy texts and confusing the common folks of Cagliari. I must put a stop to all this degeneracy. All activities must be overseen by the righteous. Oh god, it's so expensive. But you know what? I think he's definitely very interested in doing that, so he's gonna overstretch. That's just the way, you know, kings did it sometimes. Sometimes they did overstretch their realms and created a lot of pain for everybody involved, pretty much. I do feel like we might want to go with a large loan, because with a raiding we can get it back, but for the time being, you know, he's kind of in debt. That's okay though. Personally, I don't think he sees it as a fault to be in debt, because it's an investment, right? So that's how we're gonna treat it, and I want to keep sieging down here in the hope that we can kind of, you know, keep this at bay. Put them into the dungeons and I shall immediately kill them. Whichever bloodline is first, by the way. If it's the killing or if it's Odin, I don't care. It's one of the two that's gonna happen, okay? That's the way I see it. Paying your passage. I am not going to say I believe the stories, but we have picked up some promising information, my lord, Ingjald says. However, we could do with some more supplies if we are to journey even further. In fact, I would like to send word to hire scouts in certain more distant regions if we are to follow the leads and continue this mission. He pauses at the door, his posture strained. Of course, there are other ways to reach eternity, he says. He sighs. When you open your mouth to respond indignantly, he interrupts you. I suppose the attitude comes with the job, master. My apologies. I think he just suggested suicide or something. Yeah, let's, you know, you gotta invest money. You gotta go big or go home. That's the way I see it. And we are in debt, of course, but I mean, what are they gonna do about it? It's good to be recognized again. Everybody recognizes me, and this man recognizes his death. We've got to pay interest on our loan. Yikes. Cagliari prospers. Beautiful. Oh, they're not in raid. Oh, we still get money, I think, from sieging. Yeah, we do. Okay. So it's only half as bad. And we are already at 81%. We're gonna get there. This war will soon be over, and then we can go and purely raid, hopefully getting our money back. In spite of all his efforts. Ingjald's search for information on how to prolong the life of his masters turned up fruitless. Disappointment is written all over your face as you rise to leave the council meeting. He avoids your gaze for months, but he's not the only one. Whenever you enter the room nowadays, people grow quiet. The rumor says you're dying. In a sense, it is true. But aren't we all? Still have trouble sleeping. Was life always this awkward? You consider firing Ingjald. Feel good, wouldn't it? So we failed the quest for immortality, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I'm fine with it. I'm at peace with it. I am happy, though, that we did try. I happily lost that money, pretty much. My wife has asked me to get rid of one of my courtiers, whom she finds mightily annoying. On one hand, Christina might not be happy if I refuse a request, but if I fire the annoying man, maybe people will feel my wife has too much influence over my actions. I don't really care for her, do I? She cares a lot about me, but we don't really care for her. Should stay out of this, I think. This is my job. My business, not yours, mate. Alright, let's enforce the demands, and we have Malta. Ah, it feels good to be the king of Vienna. Now let's go home, enable the raider mode, and then we shall go out and raid a bit. I think this expansion for today was quite nice. Getting back some money, though, will be very important, because he will not live forever. And as I said, we're kind of in a limbo position, right? We're in between either converting or fully committing to the Northern Faith, and I do believe that that puts us in a position where we're kind of just like looking at, you know, a big storytelling hole. We could do this, we could do that, but right now, ooh, the pillaging of Rome has been very fruitful. Our warriors have gathered many prisoners amongst the populace. Let's get the immediate gold. We sell them, boys. And I just got a splint mail armor that we will not use, but fair enough, I suppose. We propose that Konungr Knut, son of Fenrir, and Princess Edla Øyen marry. Øyen, I think that's how you pronounce it. I just keep going, okay? I don't know. Mön is holding up tight, and I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't want those retinue troops. Those are not mine. Thank you very much. No! Ah! Why? I hate it. I hate it so much. Stop making me inherit it, okay? Get him out of here. Princess Edla of Vienna. What are we gonna do with you? It's a good question. Wait, what? Katzenelnbogen? You're in Germany? Oh, he came with Denmark. You know what? That's based. I want to marry him to her. No, you get out of here, Scotland. The Sword of Odin. Konungr Brandre has become notorious for his staunch approach towards religion all throughout Vienna. At the head of an endless host of inquisitors and overseers, he has slowly replaced all the most peaceful members of the clergy within his realm with uncompromising fanatics. With their help, he has taken upon himself the only task of cleansing all heretical inclinations from his subjects. Our lands must be purified. Sword of Odin would be nice, but now we're just the Zealot. What a shitty name. Anyway, we got our bloodline. Blood of Konungr Brandre. Court chaplains convert counties faster, can call religious liberation wars. Ooh. Brandre has become infamous for his intolerance of heretical ideas. Is this only active? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. Look, this maybe will sway your opinion in the poll, right? Maybe not. But all I'm saying is, this bloodline will only be active if we are Azatru. That's all I'm saying. Not that we're actually ever going to use that. I'm not sure about it, you know, but it's definitely a thing. Don't know how that... I don't know. That's the thing. I can see our heir, like, go for all of the religions, you know, like either of them. Not all of them at the same time, but I think, like, you grow up here with the Fraticelli heresy and whatnot, you know, with the normal Catholicism, also with a lot of sickness that I didn't even notice. With a lot of sickness and no, with a lot of religions. So maybe I can definitely see some multicultural positions there being taken by our court and by our family. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Could be anything, really. Sort of holy war, I guess. Can we even do that? Wonderful news. She's pregnant. I don't know why it tells me twice. But that's okay. It was an intermarriage, by the way, like an inter-family marriage, by the way. I do realize that, or an in-family marriage. And later the heavenly. No, help her in any way you can, please. I also have the measles. Help me. Thank you for helping me. I think it kind of comes down to, you know, him being so distant and being an adventurer in Germany. That is nice. Konungr Brandre has respect for adventurers. God, you're all just sick. But I'm gonna throw you out. What? Executed? He was a claimant, wasn't he? Well, he's dead. Pay interest. And as much as we can, sure. Against a trade cough. Please heal me. Did you hear the story of me being healed and miraculously surviving? Because I haven't yet. Please aid me. I have the measles. Alright, that's a pretty good boost. That should keep us alive. Usually, modifiers like that do keep you alive. But let's have a look here, you know. We got Malta, we got a new trade, or not trade, the opposite. A new plundering position that gives us access into the broader area of the Eastern Mediterranean. But for the moment, let's just keep plundering. Renewed Jihad. Ooh. Ooh. What is your name? Iliana. That's a nice name. Iliana, honestly, one of the better names just generally. A really nice sounding name. We will lose our titles here. They will all get split. It's going to be a tough one. We could open the gates. I mean, we're all already sick anyway. I think we're going to open the gates. We're already all sick. You know, that's the way it is. What's going to happen now? How are you doing? You're fine. Our plunderers in the meantime are safe and still plundering. Big fan of that being a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I want to keep it as kind of a discussion. I don't want to influence the religious discussion too much because it's really interesting. If we turn Christian, we definitely have the option to go to the Holy Land, become the Kingdom of Jerusalem. How wicked is that? Going from here to here to here to over here. If we stay in Northerner, we can just like, I would, you know, kind of, my campaign goal would be to conquer a nice Mediterranean empire that will keep us safe and leave us plundering everywhere. And maybe we're going to continue this save on a stream at some point. But that is kind of my goal. I don't want to, you know, conquer the world. Those playthroughs are boring. I don't like doing them. But like, you know, for example, if we conquered Marseille, if we conquered Valencia, if we conquered the Boot and then Sicily, that's a huge influential area. And then we focus on all of these islands. That's super cool. I would love doing that, okay? And then maybe finish it by creating an empire. If we go Muslim, we could totally push north with our allies here, the Al-Umawi, or at least, you know, our wannabe allies. They're not our allies right now. We actually fought them. I want to make clear that we did that. But I think there could be an option, you know. We could totally do that to a pretty decent degree. Still sieging down here also. People are dying. Aleta. Not Aleta. I think that's my Aleta, right? Was she pregnant by any chance? May have been. Right, let's have a look at you. You are very decent. You want to be a steward. I don't think the difference is big enough. Why don't you stick it? Damn, dude. A lot of people want to become things here. That is quite clear, I feel. What is my cooldown anyway on the CB side of things? Small loan, inquisitorial raids. Oh! Ooh, it's gone. That means we have another free war, and I'm actually going to go. Alright, you know what? We can do this in this episode, I feel. These wars are fairly quick, so I never really... Look at you. Oh, look at you, buddy! Alright, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm so ready. What do you have? A bit of money. Not even that much money, actually. I'm going to take you down. You are going to be taken down, my friend. And look at all these levy troops that we are now actually getting. We had a very, very long drought in terms of troops. Simply because the island was practically empty. You know, like we conquered it and the people were like, I don't really want to fight for you, mate. But these days they are fairly okay with it. And I think this is going to be what? Alright, there you go. This is going to be a war that I'm going to be leading. Ooh, got him, boys. Dabbed on him. Real hard. Oh, let's do it. We're getting Venetia. I struggled there because I was like, Venice? Venetia? Venedig? What do you want to say? Get your German, English, and fake Italian together, you idiot. Alright, nobody landing here right now, but we are going to be landing in Venice. That's right. Here we go. Take him down, boys. Oh, clap him all, boys. Clap him. Get clapped, you son of a bitch. Oh, beautiful. We took it all. It's all done. Venice is gone. Venice is gone in the comments, please. Holy shit, what a war. It was like over in an instant, but it killed Venice. Oh, that's a really good one. Venice is done. Now that gives me some ideas, let me tell you. Let me tell you, first and foremost, I want you to write in the comments, and this is an unofficial poll. We may do that. We may not do this. I think Rialto is the important one, right? Oh, they're all really shitty. Georgia is the best one, so I'm going to keep that one. Why are they all... Do we just burn them? That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to make this one. So I'm going to keep Chioggia. Tell me if in the next episode I should make one of my sons the Lord of Chioggia, and with that, the Lord of Venice. I'm going to turn you into the county capital for sure, guaranteed. Yes, thank you very much. I'm going to hand you out, and let me know what you think. We could have the Kingdom of Venice at our hands here, or at least the duchy. I will create the duchy, hand it over, and then give him independence, I think. Or maybe not. Damn, there's so much going on here. I feel like we did so little. We only conquered Malta and Venice, but man, we're looking at like an actual pathway of change. Everything will be different in 2 episodes, you know? We might convert, we might not convert, we might have Venice, we might not have Venice. We may, you know, go for the Crusades or whatever. We may, I don't know. We could even migrate up here, you know? That's one of those cool things. We could just take stuff in Crimea. Tell me, what do you think? Okay, this is huge. I'm gonna, the poll about the religion is valid, but like when it comes to Venice, I'm just gonna take advice, okay? Maybe if I find an interesting option, we're gonna settle on something else. We'll see. Anyway, for the moment, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and see you tomorrow. Later, alligator.